Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another hip hop related video. And I got another question for y'all because these are two artists that are from the Dirty South. One of them is from the ATO, Atlanta, Georgia. The other one is from Alabama, Gadsden, Alabama. And these artists actually have done songs together because he actually had this ATO rapper featured on the Hard White Up in the Club remix along with Slaughterhouse. And yeah, like when it comes down to the ATO, this artist that's from Alabama, he's definitely a part of the ATO rap culture. I just got a question. What if T.I. signed Yelawolf to Grand Hustle while Yelawolf was on the come up? My fellow T.I. fans, my fellow Yelawolf fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. But do y'all feel that it would have been pretty dope if T.I. signed Yelawolf to Grand Hustle while Yelawolf was on the come up? Let's have a discussion about this. But here's my answer. I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. If T.I. signed Yelawolf to Grand Hustle while Yelawolf was on the come up, this would have been amazing. This would have been better than it was when T.I. signed Iggy Azalea. Yeah, because like Iggy Azalea, it seemed like T.I. and Iggy Azalea, I guess they ended up having like a fallout because T.I. was saying something about that Iggy Azalea had some help when it came down to some of the songs that she had did. So, like, in other words, Iggy Azalea has ghostwriters. But that's the thing. I remember back in high school, I remember back when I was like in 10th grade, I remember Iggy Azalea. She was starting to get popular. Like her song Fancy was like a big hit record. The song Fancy was like one of her hit records. The song Work was a hit record too, but Work wasn't as big of a song as Fancy. Fancy was like one of her biggest songs, and then she came out with songs like Black Widow, and then she did a song with Ariana Grande called Problem. You know, I mean, yeah, like, but this would have been better. Like Yellow Wolf definitely would have been a better artist for Grand Hustle than Iggy Azalea. But yeah, if T.I. signed Yellow Wolf to Grand Hustle, yeah, Yellow Wolf probably would have stayed signed to Grand Hustle the same amount of time he stayed signed to Shady Records with Eminem. Yeah, T.I. signing Yellow Wolf, like this would be for the Dirty South, Atlanta, Georgia, Gadsden, Alabama. This would be for the Dirty South, and that's the thing. T.I. actually signed a rapper from Alabama. I'm pretty sure y'all are familiar with the rapper Doe B, the song Let Me Find Out. Let Me Find Out was like Doe B's hit record. The song Let Me Find Out was the song that pretty much got Doe B out there in hip hop. It got Doe B out there in the rap game. The song was so big of a hit to the point that there was a remix that Doe B had did with T.I. and Juicy J. But the sad thing about it is that Doe B had got killed in his in Montgomery, Alabama. And from what I heard, it was from what well, maybe I don't need to detail anymore. I was gonna like detail some more stuff, but no, it's not needed. But yeah, that's the sad thing about it. Like Doe B ended up getting killed in his hometown, Montgomery, Alabama, at the age of 22. But I mean, if Doe B was still living, Doe B definitely would have been a superstar. And just like with Yellow Wolf, while Yellow Wolf was on the come up, you know, Yellow Wolf would have been just as big of a superstar like he was when he was signed to Shady Records. But Yellow Wolf signing to Grand Hustle, it would have been just as good of a move like it was when he signed to Shady Records with Eminem. But yeah, my fellow T.I. fans, my fellow Yellow Wolf fans, let's chat. Do y'all feel that it would have been dope if T.I. signed Yellow Wolf to Grand Hustle while Yellow Wolf was on the come up? Let's chat. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, OGs versus Young Niggas, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. It's also on my TikTok, and you can follow me on TikTok at WallyG25. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.